Okay, so I'm headed to work. All last week I was on a day shift because I had active shooting training. And it was training to be a trainer. I didn't know that. I thought I was just going in to learn how to be like quick out my holster and all of that. But even though I didn't pass the training, I still walked away with something. I still walked away with knowledge of some stuff that I didn't know before. And that's the name of the game, to turn lemons into lemonade. And right now, my motto is, I'm winning regardless. I'm in it to win it. I'm not in it to lose or nothing like that. I'm in it to win it, or what have you. Now, he could have pedaled that little bike on the sidewalk. But before I got distracted, I walked away with a win because I'm in it to win. And I learned that from the young man that I was working with, that I was training with. He was like, man, whatever I do, I'm just going to put it all in. It's no use of doing nothing if you're not going to put your all in. And that's why I say that I can learn from anyone. I don't care how old they are, what ethnicity they are. I can learn from anyone. And that's another one of my mottos, is to be teachable. Don't walk around thinking you know everything, because no one knows everything. You got people out here who know stuff, who may know a lot, but everybody, you don't know everything. And that's okay that you don't know everything. But what I walked away with is that a lot of people were helping, a few, my partner, he was really, really trying to help me and all of that. And I appreciate that. Not only that, the two instructors from my organization was really trying to help me. Not only that, they reached out to me after the fact. And while they were sitting down, breaking down the bad news to me, like, okay, you can't go no further. And it was like they were more disappointed and more sad than I was. And I had to tell them that it's not personal. This is business. This is an organization. You have to make sure I am knowledgeable going out here, and that I know what I'm talking about, and not only know what I'm talking about, know what I am doing. And if you feel, not even feel, because don't nobody care how you feel, if you know that I am not equipped to do it, then I can't go out there and do it. And it was like, I like your attitude. I was like, I like my attitude too. I was like, this canvas didn't come like this. It took time for me to realize that okay, my phone was running hot. For some reason, my phone stayed running hot. But when I learned that was when I was a little girl, but briefly forgot. But when you're teachable, people are willing to teach you. When you have a positive attitude, even though stuff might be going south, people are willing to take that extra time with you. But if you're easily frustrated, easily to give up, got a negative attitude, and that's when people take their hands off you. So I got frustrated maybe 2 times, but I got my act together. I was like, all right, get yourself together. Like, it happened in a split second. I was like, man, I can't get it. And the officer was like, calm down. No, we're not having that. So I was like, okay, you right. In the back of my head, I ain't say all that, but I was like, okay, he right. Because, he was right, or what have you. I wish this big ass truck get off. I gotta watch my words. But yeah, when you teachable, people won't mind teaching you, be going that extra mile. And they went the extra mile for me, and I am deeply appreciated. I am deeply humbled, and I really do appreciate them going that extra mile for me. And look, I opened my email up last night, and they was like, oh, we got this other class, and go online and take the pre-test and whatever. Not only that, the instructor reached out to me to make sure I did what I needed to do, because I'm teachable. I'm on time for work, and they mentioned that too. They was like, man, you on time for work, you here on time and da-da-da-da, you got the great, you got good energy, but everything ain't for everybody either. Because so since I didn't persevere in that, don't mean I won't persevere in other things. And my objective is not only to be teachable, be humble, and have a positive attitude. What was I going with that? Not only that, just have a positive attitude and to stretch out. That's what I was about to say. Stretch out, step out my comfort zone. Everything can't be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break chains, and that's my thing, to break chains. And I did. I tried something. I didn't pass in their eyes, but in my eyes, I passed. I walked away with with knowledge of some things. And what I'm saying to you and to y'all is break out your comfort zone. It's all right to get stuff messed up or to stumble, but dust yourself off and get back up. And that's what I'm doing, dusting myself off and getting back up. And I'm walking around with my head up, my shoulders back, and ready for the next challenge, ready for the next challenge, ready for the next challenge. So just remember, it definitely wasn't a failure to me. You know what I'm saying? I walked away learning something, and I'm gonna keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had this type of attitude when I was in school, but it's all good. The last will be first, and the first will be last. So and if no one told you today that they love you, I love you. And remember, God loves you best.